How are you guys? I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch my last couple videos. I'm really happy to be back on YouTube. It's been, oh, you know what? Hopefully you guys can hear. I'm watching Fuck That's Delicious with Action Bronson. Amazing show. Give me 1 second. So I wanted to come back on here and kind of talk to you guys a little bit about some of the things you guys were saying on my first video. Before we get into this though, I do want to say please don't forget to like this video. The algorithm for YouTube really hasn't been a big fan of me for not posting a lot, so all the help I can get with the likes would be so greatly appreciated. And don't forget to turn post notifications on with clicking that little bell. This way you know if I'm posting a new video and you'll get that notification straight to whatever device you'll be watching this on. Okay, with that all cleared up, let me first say again, thank you guys so much for the support on my last video for the deodorant. Those of you that took the time to, whether watch it or purchase that deodorant, it just means a lot to me, and I just can't stress enough how much I appreciate you guys. I had just been in the shower before, and I was just thinking a couple things to myself. You know, when you get into the shower, your mind just keeps going. I know, like in that first video, I was just thinking like, a lot of the responses I got and a lot of the things you guys were saying, your concerns, definitely made me feel a certain type of way. And most of it was good, and I really, like I said, I just so appreciate all the good feedback, how endearing you are to my feelings, and the way I was kind of talking about taking time away just to get myself into a better frame of mind when it comes down to social media and the opinions of people that don't really know who you are. I don't expect you guys to know who I am just by one video. I guess because of the way I shot that video and the things I was saying in it, it was just the perfect storm for these types of responses, and that's okay. And I just wanted to come up here and clear up, but also clarify, new word, clarify, a couple things. First, let me say, normally I don't ever shave. I like to keep a beard or whatever. So when I do that, in my older years, my face is becoming like more pronounced, I guess, like with my bones and stuff like that. So it's gonna look like I'm a little skinnier. I don't want you guys to confuse me living an unhealthy lifestyle, whether it comes down to not eating or being skinny or not getting the proper nourishment. Trust me, I eat a lot and I take care of myself. I've been going to the gym anywhere from 4 to 5 times a week for the last, I would say, 12 years. And sometimes obviously with vacations and you can't make it to the gym, but regardless, that's really been a consistency for me. If there's ever been a consistency, it's been that. Some of you guys were saying things like, you think I'm on prescription drugs. Someone said that it looked like I was doing heroin. It just struck me as like, wow, like what am I doing with myself to make people think this? And I understand that I can't please everybody. That's just part of the world that we live in. And I'm not coming up here trying to prove myself physically to you guys at all. I'm in a great space mentally and physically. I feel great. I told you guys I moved closer to the beach, and it's just a great time of my life for me as far as my own personal growth. And with the 7 or 8 years I've been on YouTube, I have been through a lot, the past few years especially, and everything has been a great learning experience for me. That is just a part of my story. It doesn't mean that you have to relate to that, but life is ebbs and flows. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, and that's just life. The bad days do make you a better and stronger person. And I've just been trying to do my best to kind of live in the present and not be focused so much on the past or even the future, and just kind of be in the moment more for myself. And also, like I had mentioned in that video, I'm trying to do my best to not overthink so much with the things I'm doing, because I am a natural overthinker. And I think it's good to overthink in certain situations, because you want to be aware of the way your actions make other people feel, and the way that things you say could have an effect on other people. And that's very important. In regards to your own personal stuff and your own personal growth and putting out certain types of art or types of creative work, or even just making YouTube videos, sharing that with the world, I feel like I've overthought a lot of that stuff. So that was my point. With that said too, I had mentioned that I had a medical scare, or an ailment, I called it in the video, because I had been saying that I've been taking time away to get more of a mental cleansing from social media. I think because of the way I look, the fact I grew my eyebrows out, the fact my hair is grown out, I just think it was a perfect storm for you guys to have that type of response. And I just really want to say thank you so much for the concern, because it does mean a lot to me. God forbid anything like that, truly, if I was relying on prescription drugs or anything like that, anything of those comments was happening, the fact that you guys were there to, I don't want to use the word intervene, but just call it out, you know what I mean? I do appreciate that. But I can assure you right now, I hardly even drink anymore, you know? It's nice to have fun, to get drunk and enjoy yourself, or smoke a little bit of weed here and there, but those aren't really things that I have fun doing as much as I did in my earlier years. Now the only thing I really do is drink coffee, and most of the time it's half decaf. With that said, you know, I grew my hair out because, you know, it was quarantine. I always wanted to grow my hair out in a way, and anybody with long hair out there, I give you guys so much credit because it is a lot to maintain. This has been a different experience for me. I don't think my hair has ever been this long, but it's something that I just wanted to try. As far as my eyebrows go, I mean, these are my natural eyebrows. I got so sick of tweezing my eyebrows all the time, plucking them, and it just was becoming such a repetitive process. I was just like, you know what, I'm just growing my eyebrows out. You know, these are my natural eyebrows, and I come from a long line of bushy eyebrow lineage because of my dad and my Italian background, so it's just who I am, you know, and I just felt like, you know, I wanted to kind of bring that back in the last year, especially during quarantine. As we all know, quarantine, we were all stuck at home doing a lot of self-reflecting and thinking and stuff, and I just kind of wanted to be more of myself. That's where that all comes from. I saw you guys saying, you know, he lost himself and stuff like that. I promise you I did not lose myself. I just became more unapologetically myself, and being more natural to the person God made me. And as far as my medical scare goes, I had a cyst in my cheek right here. It turns out it was a sebaceous cyst, and I just had this like lump in my face, and it was pretty scary. So here's a clip from me being home of a video I took in New Jersey. Just look at this side of my face when you see this clip.
My mom just got new cats. This is Sushi, I think. I honestly forget this cat's name. I don't remember. But they're honestly the cutest. I think they're brothers. So she didn't want to separate them, so she got both. I really want to take this one back to LA with me. He's honestly the sweetest one. No, this one's sweet too. They're both so sweet, honestly. I would never separate them. I can't. You can tell my mom's getting lonely in here. This one right here, he's peeing on the couch and we have blankets all over it. Can you see me? Yeah. Basically, he, so we just gotta separate the litter boxes. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's another cat here, my mom's first cat. I already know that this is his place, and this cat's probably like, well, going into his litter box and saying, well, I don't want to poop or pee here. This isn't my litter box, and I'm not comfortable. So he has nowhere to mark his territory. He goes to the couch because that's a safe place for him, and he feels comfortable. So it's really not his fault. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed it, but you can definitely see there was like an angle here on this side of my face. It was like abnormally kind of like sticking out. So that was the cyst. It was about the size, a little bit smaller than like a pea, I would say, like peas. It was there for a couple months beforehand, and I didn't really know what it was. I got a little nervous after it didn't go away. I thought it was maybe an ingrown hair. I had it shot up to try to get it to just dissipate on its own, and it didn't go away. So that's when I started getting a little bit more nervous about what possibly could be going on. It didn't fluctuate in size. It didn't get bigger or smaller. It just kind of like happened and came out of nowhere one day and just stayed. I really wanted to take care of that before I kind of got back on here. So what I did was I went to a couple doctors out here. I got a couple second opinions, and this was like 6 months after having it. I got referred to a couple different doctors, and this was the third doctor that I had seen. He's in Beverly Hills. We've made it to the operating table. Doc, what do you think?
Okay.
Not bad.
It's really going to happen. No backing out now. You're trapped. Once you cross the plane of the operating room door, you're in.
There's no turning back now,
No
Cotton.
turning back.
Yeah, Cotton. Hey.
This is it. I love it.
Voyage of no return.
Dr. Applebaum was amazing. He's a very, very cool guy. I walked into the office. He had like Bruce Springsteen posters. He loves music. And as you guys know, I'm from New Jersey. My uncle was in Bruce Springsteen's high school band. My dad and my uncles all went to high school with him. He's from Freehold. I'm from Freehold. It just hit home immediately. I just knew I was in the right place. But it was so interesting to me because I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this thing was in my face. At the end of the day, obviously I needed to get it removed. I got a couple stitches. I have a little bit of a scar here. See right there. So that'll be there for the foreseeable future, which I didn't care. I mean, I like scars. If I had a penny for as many people told me to go to Dr. Pimple Popper about it. That's, I guess, something that a lot of people enjoy watching. So I figured showing you guys this and having you, be a part of this experience that I went through would not only help maybe some of you out there that might have this problem occur or whatever. Sebaceous cysts are very common, but I just figured it would be good to document it. And again, with all of the things I said before in regards to you guys' concern about me, I want you guys to know that I make these videos and I say the things I say, and I might be a little bit too honest sometimes. I just want this to be a community where we can all relate to each other, and it just means so much to me that you guys even had the concern of making sure that I was okay. You know, life is hard, and if it was easy, we wouldn't have those moments to appreciate, you know what I mean? Not to sound corny, I apologize, but the goal is to always just have joy, be happy, surround yourself with people who love you, care about you, and for you to give the same love back that you receive. That's really what I really want out of my life, and I look forward to having a wife, building a family, just have some land with some animals, and have a nice, you know, regular little ranch house, whatever, with a woman that loves me, cares for me, and a couple kids to watch grow up and help become people in this world in the best way they can. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. I'm always open to feedback. It's not always going to be videos where we're, you know, talking about stuff like this. You know, I'm going to try to do informational videos. I want to do cooking videos. I'll do any type of video you guys want me to do. Let me know if you want me to cut my hair on camera. I'm so down to do that. Maybe I'll tweeze my eyebrows again at one point to alleviate you guys watching the bushiest eyebrows ever on YouTube.
What about the eyebrows?
There we go. Oh, the eyebrows. Oh, go to town, baby.
I look forward to making more videos for you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys soon again in the next video. But for this video, my name is Brett Cap. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.